Back to jail. Bing, bang, boom. Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show.
YKWD.
I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast.
YKWD's back again.
Old school, back in the day, where it all started. Before them all.
YKWD.
This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry. It's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. That's right. This is the fucking original East Coast podcast. Before anybody, I did this podcast. And we're still going. The YKWD is back. You know what, dude? Motherfuckers. And we got a great, I mean, they're so thrilled to be here. We have, Jesus Christ. Let me introduce Gabby.
Hey.
B to the Brian. We got the mush in the background. We got the ladybugs hanging out. We have the legend, as he calls himself, Rich Voss. And we have the great Colin Quinn. And they both look very stoic right now. Voss looks like a hustler from 1978.
What kind of hustler? Like
a sex hustler. Like you know how to kill somebody, you know how to fight, but you also suck a good dick for a fucking 20 spot.
that's disgusting. We don't talk that way around here. There's no reason to say that.
Oh God, what did you get, a pep talk before the show?
No, I didn't get a pep talk.
Plus, we have to clean up our image if we're ever going to get anywhere in the industry. You talk that shit with those guys.
Please, we're so far past the whole industry thing now. It's the industry. If the industry is fucking Johnson and Johnson, maybe we'll work for him. But there's no industry in this house.
Where the fuck is Colin going?
Colin's leaving.
What are you doing, Colin? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
He's putting on a circle light.
He turned the
What
lights.
Put on a shirt?
That's what the industry did to Colin. They just turned him off, turned the lights out on him.
I put on my light.
Well, what was wrong with the other light?
I just wanted to show you guys I have a ring light.
First of all, a ring light is for photographs, not for fucking video.
Yeah. We have a ring light too. I can go get it if you want. We could all have ring lights.
I have a ring light.
We all have a ring light. Where's he going now?
Here we go.
Oh my God. It's like this is like hanging out with Don's father. Wait, what are you doing?
Sitting here participating in the show.
You're not really participating. You keep getting up and doing things.
Get the flow going.
Show you guys my lighting. I see you got your usual great lighting. Voss is really lighting it up. He's got some kind of rose lighting going on over there.
Yeah. It's called sunset.
Okay, so we're good comics. Let's prove it.
Hey, Colin, can you get a little closer so we can hear you better?
Sure. I just had a mood swing. How does it look? Better the other way?
It looked better the other way. Yeah, I look better the other way. You look a little pale.
Right.
You're a little pale for this light.
Yeah. All right. Oh well.
Oh my God, this is a retirement home right now.
Watch, we just hear a bang and him go ow, and that's the last we ever hear of Colin.
The lights turn back on. It's Keith.
Well,
don't
that would be black magic.
Let me explain the mood swing I had. First,
Yes.
because my audio didn't work, so I was fuming, and I was cursing, Steve Jobs. I was cursing the beginnings of computers, and then my ring light's a failure. It's not a good feeling.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a good feeling, especially 7 months into a pandemic. Yeah, maybe. Do you want me to come over there and hook you up so you look good?
Well, yeah, just tell me what to do.
What
Yeah.
are you, a Bravo makeover team? How are you going to make him look good? First of all, if you would have stayed with fucking Zoom, none of us would have this problem. But you got to be fucking Teddy Technology and go, oh, I'm going to do this now. Everybody's doing Zoom, but you got to be Mr. Oh, yeah, well, guess what? Go fuck yourself. If it would have been Zoom, we would have started on time. I'm doing this into my phone. Okay. I'd do it into my computer. And look, it's all, hey, look what I know. I'm going to do this and show everybody that I'm better than Zoom. You're not better than Zoom. Fucking asshole.
This is way better than Zoom because we can do more with it. And second of all, it's the same thing as Zoom.
Then if it's the same thing, if it's not broken, how does it go?
You know it.
Yeah, if it's not broken, don't fix it, you fucking asshole. Zoom is working fine.
Yeah, that's worked with your career.
Listen, don't try to turn this around.
You should. That's exactly what I'm going to try to do.
Okay, here's what Bonnie says. Bonnie says to me, now you do it. Name it and claim it. Okay, you made a mistake. Me and Colin suffered. Gabby, who's got nothing going on, has all day to fix shit up. Okay.
Why is this on me? Why is it on me?
You lost a tattoo artist. That's almost impossible. Okay. It's almost impossible.
I broke up with him twice. Okay.
What's that?
I broke up with him twice.
She dated a tattoo guy, and he dumped her twice.
I dumped him.
That's not what he said.
Oh, you talked to him.
I saw him since he put the circle on the line through your name. All right. I was good enough so far. Colin, go.
I just want to say this. I want to say this, Colin. I hope you agree with me. I hate his do-rag. I hate it.
His do-rag looks like the older guy in the the North Dakota prison dorm.
Yeah.
He's just he's always kind of oily and he's always wiping his body down, but you kind of have to deal with him. He's been there forever.
Yeah, he sells cigarettes, but he doesn't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
He has an aunt. He has an aunt that just ships cartons, so he doesn't have to suck dick.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't you take away all my fun?
But why do you have a do-rag? Nobody your age wears a do-rag except for Paul Mooney.
You're the Jewish Paul Mooney.
First of all, I bought it as a mask, but then I realized what it was, and I like it. Okay, because I have a collection of hats, and I have hair. I don't even have to wear any of it.
We know.
But when I walk around my house like this, I keep people in line. I scare people, in my house.
Who, your daughter and your wife?
Both of them, both. You got to keep them in their place. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? Keep them in your place. She told you Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Go ahead.
Voss wants to be in a gang so bad.
I am.
Well, look, Gabby has one too.
Yeah. I give it to her.
You heard of the warlords? I'm a Jew. I'm in the landlords. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's like one of my oldest bits when I first started.
Not a bad joke.
It's a pretty good joke. Hey, Colin.
Yeah.
If you were in prison, what would you be?
What do you mean?
Would you be a shock collar? Would you sell socks and underwear and cigarettes? Would you just be a loner? Would you be with
I'd be what they call an old head. Just an old timer.
Just an old guy that gives head?
No, I'd just be like the old guy.
What do you mean the old guy? You'd be painting birds and shit?
No, he'd be there giving wisdom, sitting and people would come up to him.
I'd probably be like the legal scholar. You know what I mean? They come to my cell and I go, look, Yeah, and just give them hope, even though you never know. Be like, no, and they, even though they're doing life, it's probably not going to happen. But make them feel better.
Bobby, whose pocket will you hold on to as you're walking around?
Hey, first of all, if I was in prison, I wouldn't be anybody's bitch. That's number one.
Would you go to the gym?
I'm not a bitch. Would I go to the gym?
Would you work out?
Yeah, I'd work out. I'd be fucking shredded.
You'd be shredded, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you pretend you're in prison and start now?
Well, if you want, that's not funny. Fucking Colin and Gabby. Fuck you, Colin. You're a fucking fatty. You shouldn't be laughing at
We
this.
all are. We all.
I'm ripped.
The average person gained 17 pounds during this pandemic.
I did not. I actually lost weight in this pandemic. Okay.
I gained weight. I'm
That
the heaviest
shows.
I've ever been. What?
Boss, stop hitting your microphone. Is that Mush? Stop with the microphone.
Yeah, that's not me.
Mush.
It's not me.
Mush. Mike.
It's not me.
Who is it?
If I'm not on screen, you can't hear anything I'm doing.
Then who is it?
It's one of the two guys on their phones.
Like doing what?
Usually either probably tapping something where the sound is coming into.
We're not doing anything. I got
Nobody's doing anything, Mush.
I'm not touching it.
Gabby, shut your mic off for a sec.
That's Mush swallowing.
Hang on.
No.
Not Gabby. What is
Gabby.
that, Mush?
It's probably Bobby.
It's not me. Everybody put your hands up.
Okay.
Put your hands up. Colin,
Exercise class.
Mush.
It's Colin.
No.
It's Colin.
What's going on? What?
You may have your volume too loud because you were too far away and it's reverbing into your phone.
Colin has to keep his hands up the whole show.
All right, go ahead. Oh my God,
What
Mush.
is it?
Yeah, it's feedback
What
on
is it?
Colin's phone.
Put your volume down a little bit on your phone.
Who?
Who? The guy behind you.
Me?
Yeah, you. Turn your volume down on. Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Are you sure,
Fuck.
Mush?
All right, my volume's down.
I mean, we got a classic show here, and it's
I
fucking.
know. I can stay on.
What the fuck is that, Mush?
Come on, Bobby. You're a nerd man of Alcatraz. Fix it.
I don't. You call me a nerd again.
You are.
to be
There's nothing wrong with being a nerd. I wish I was a nerd. That's a compliment.
You're
You
a
don't think-
turd.
Oh, boy. You don't think a nerd's a compliment nowadays?
Colin.
What?
Colin. Are you on Wi-Fi or are you just on regular service?
No, I'm on. Hold on.
I mean, this is worse than Keith.
Why would this be anything?
Because Wi-Fi makes it work better.
Wi-Fi.
I can't wait
Are
to
you-
be back in the studio.
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi.
Are you on Wi-Fi?
Now it's gone.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm on Wi-Fi.
here we go.
Okay.
Okay, now we're on Wi-Fi. We should be good. All right,
No, I've been on Wi-Fi the whole time.
It's still going.
it's still going.
You-
Hey, what are you
Not
gonna
my
do?
Volume. I'm turning my volume up.
I've
All
never,
right,
you know,
go ahead. Turn your volume up.
Why did it start?
this is so weird because this.
Why did
whatever-
it start halfway through the show?
Yeah. I think it's your technical people.
I think it's Mush just doing it to ruin the show. I'm kidding,
Maybe.
Mush. Before you
I mean,
snap,
his name is Mush. He's got a mush.
He's gonna strangle me because of that comment.
you have Colin. Do you have headphones?
I got him somewhere. Why?
Did I just hear a honk? I just heard a horn.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It was probably me.
Anyways, so have we been together since we filmed the HBO show?
It was a week and a half ago.
I'm not going to ruin this. Because we're going to have to redo it because that sound is still there.
Yeah, if you put headphones on, it would go away.
Why?
Stop
Because
blaming me. It wasn't there for half the show.
I'm not blaming you. Sign back in.
Wait. Did I have headphones on the first half of the show?
No.
That's not how it works, though, Colin.
It just comes out of nowhere.
Like things happen out of nowhere. Like people get divorced, but the first 5 years they were getting along.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like so.
Hold
Don't.
on, I'll get the headphones.
Boss,
What,
That was funny.
Bobby?
can you mute him, Mush? Can you just answer me yes or no instead of just saying yes? All right, thank you.
Bobby, do me a favor from now
Yes.
on. When you, I love doing anything that you're involved in, but you're gonna have to tell me who the other guests are so I can make a decision whether to deal with this again. I'm very
sorry,
busy.
boss. You know what? I'm very sorry. You're absolutely right. I apologize.
You know,
I mean, we had to deal with a mood swing, a light change, and a sound issue, and I apologize. You came in ready to go. You're a professional.
thank
I mean,
you.
other than looking like fucking Omar from The Wire, you are a fucking professional.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's up?
Nothing really. I mean, my fucking all the trees I planted in my front yard.
Died.
No, they're so skinny. The fucking deer are fucking eating them. I sprayed them today. I look outside and they're all skinny and sick. I'm going, oh fuck, you know, not the ones in my backyard. And then I go to spray them with this shit, and I see deer poop. These fucking deer, because my property, there's every fucking animal, and these trees, you know, there's 15 in my front yard. And they cost a lot of money, and these fucking deer. And what do you do? What do you do?
I tell you what you do. You shoot them. I think
you
it's
can't-
deer season next month.
Yeah. I just shoot deer in my front yard.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
sit on
why
your
not?
porch.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. I think you're not allowed to just hunt in your own property. I think you gotta.
Yeah, it's your property. If it's deer season, it's your property. You can whack one out right in your front lawn if you want.
What am I going to do with them? I mean, there's deer everywhere. I'm just going to pile up on my front yard.
Yeah.
You can sell them to rednecks for like meat.
Years ago, I fucking was driving down a highway, and I was going like 80 miles an hour. I hit a deer, completely smashed my car.
Better?
The deer flew like 100 yards. My car, a van pulls around and picks up the deer and puts it in the van and leaves me there in a smushed, cracked up car.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the guy took the fucking deer because he saw that it just got hit and it was still good, the fresh meat and stuff. I'm telling you, my car was just crushed.
Where was
Thank
that?
I was coming up from Philly on 95. Do you need the exact fucking town? Google.
Yeah, I
Maps.
know
No,
exactly.
shut up.
What a dumb question.
I
Where
know.
was that amazing story so I can put it all together? Shut
Yeah.
up, Gabby.
Yeah, fuck, it was on a highway. I'll tell you where it happened. In my living room, you fucking moron.
You piece of shit.
She's
I'm
so
not
used to-
asking any questions ever again.
She's so used to being on corny podcasts where they answer dumb questions.
Yeah,
Where did
Oh,
you
where
grow
was
up?
that?
I know. How long have you been doing comedy and why did you start? Jesus
Who's your
Christ.
comedy idols?
Yeah.
I'm never saying you guys again, ever.
Colin just shut the lights out again. What are you doing? It was fixed. It was fixed. Colin.
It's like being in a senior's home.
Jesus, he had it right. It was done.
Who's punishing us?
Colin. What is he doing? Colin.
He looks,
Colin, are you in a psych ward? What's going on?
he looks like the night owl on NEW.
He's gone.
Why?
All right. Well, there you go. There you go. We're
Oh
just
my-
we're gonna now if it's still going, Gabby, you're next.
What?
If the noise happens, it's you.
It's not me. I have a professional microphone on.
It's not a professional. It's a fucking Yeti. Relax.
It's gold,
Oh.
though.
It doesn't matter if it's gold.
I don't even use my Yeti anymore. That's how obsolete they are.
No.
Uh-oh.
Look who's
Hello?
back.
That's good.
Better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. Thanks,
All right, we'll
anyhow.
see you guys later, man. Thanks for coming in. Oh, thank you so much.
So where you left off was we haven't seen each other since the taping.
Yes, since it. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I need to turn up the audio. Okay.
Okay.
Holy shit! It's like doing a podcast with Katharine Hepburn. Fucking- Where, Bobby? Did you have your get together yesterday?
We had to get together yesterday. It was a very small get together.
Did
What?
you not invite me again?
Whoa!
Jesus.
He just fell out of his chair.
Bobby, you didn't invite her twice?
This is the second time
Why is
you
Bobby?
didn't invite me.
Why
You're
is
not
Bobby-
frozen.
He looks like Mr. Freeze. Wake, move him.
He's faking it.
No,
Bobby,
he's not. He's
stop.
frozen.
No, he's not. He's blinking.
Oh, that was good.
Listen, Gabby,
What's wrong with you?
I forgot.
You piece of shit. I text
know,
you
but-
every day.
Gabby, I'll tell you why. I couldn't throw a big one because Dawn was like, we can't really. Every time we throw a party, it could be $500
I
to
know.
$1,000. I just don't have that fucking type of cash. So Dawn said just a couple people because Ari and Joe List were like, hey, you threw a party last time and blah blah blah. And I was like, all right, well, I'll do another one. And then I invited Ari and his girl and Joe and his girl and Louis came and then I invited but I invited Keith, Colin, and Voss because I can't not invite them. I know that they're not gonna come. I know Keith will come. Colin's never coming. It's just not happening. But I know that, but he needs the invite. If I don't give him the invite, I feel like that's just wrong. I have to give him the invite just in case he comes. Voss, I'm giving the invite. I'm hoping he cancels, but it's a 50-50. Yesterday we lucked out. He didn't come. So, because then I got to go get some type of turkey burger somewhere and a fucking
I don't
beef,
eat turkey anymore. I eat Impossible burgers.
whatever the fuck. He's impossible to come. So,
Oh
What-
boy, your little play on words fell flat.
and I invited Luis Gomez, and Luis, and because he comes up, and James and his girl came, so it was unlimited run.
And Louis C.K. was there.
Yeah, Louis showed up.
Whoa,
Fine.
you're
Yeah.
you're important. You're bigger than Chappelle right now.
I know. I felt bad for him. He got flown out to do Chappelle's thing, and then he wound up in my backyard with an Intex $350 pool and some hot dogs.
Why do you feel? I would feel bad that he had to drive up with Joe List. Joe's a good kid. He opened for me the other night in Brooklyn. He's a good kid.
I can't. I hate do-rag Voss.
He's a good kid. He's a good kid.
What is this Yenta hand?
Okay.
Voss would be a perfect, just queen, just an old queen. Colin, just put his do-rag on and teach the younger queers how to suck a dick and get guys. Just come on over to my house. We'll shoot arrows in the basement. We'll go on the back porch, and I'll tell you how to get your cock sucked at a pool hall.
My archery range is outside now. It's not in the basement anymore.
Oh, please! I hope you slip and hit the neighbor's kid.
Oh my god.
I do. I just hope I read about that. Antifa lights another fire, and a 65-year-old man shoots neighbor's kid. Fucking Colin!
Colin fell again.
You're worse than Keith. Oh my God!
Colin, what's going on?
Jesus, he's
What is fucking happening?
Because I couldn't get audio on my computer.
Jesus Christ.
Colin, did you touch it? Why does it keep falling?
Because it's my phone. It's on my computer. I had to take the. It's a long story.
Oh, long story short.
It's not a long story. I don't.
I
So
got-
anyways, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You don't want to talk. Are you getting frustrated?
I'm getting frustrated by two things. One is you guys are free flowing and it's not working for me. I like it better when you go, so let's talk about, we haven't seen each other since the shooting. And I was like, oh, good. You know, I wanted to have a nice structured conversation for a change.
Yeah.
And then you and Boss are here riffing and it's just annoying me. And it's put me in,
Right.
I was in a bad mood the minute my audio didn't work on my laptop. And now I'm in a worse mood.
Well, I was trying. We were fucking riffing because your fucking camera keeps falling.
We're
And
just,
we have what we're supposed to do? Stare at each other? We're riffing because we're waiting for you to be functional so I can work my way back to the original question, which was
It's not my fault
we have-
that my laptop's audio didn't work. It was working
it
fine all
is.
day.
It is. I
I've been on
guarantee it's your fault.
I've been on 6 fucking calls on Zoom all day. My audio was fine.
you
Then
know
I
what?
go, newfangled- you know what? Boss is right about you. This newfangled thing you're using is not Zoom, and I don't like it.
Yeah, and I have to agree with Colin. I go, I'm not going to come on this podcast and just smash each other. I like to talk. I haven't seen people in a while. Colin's too smart of a guy to sit here. This isn't one of your fly by night fucking comics. This is Colin. Let's discuss stuff. Let's talk about his brilliance, his directing.
Yeah.
This guy directed a
Yeah.
fucking special for HBO, but you rather
Yeah.
fucking. And Joe List brought Louis C.K. Shut the fuck up. We don't care. Now, Colin,
Boss, you said that.
mind your
You
business.
said it.
Okay?
You said
I
that.
didn't say that. He said it when he said who came. Okay? Don't stick up for him. You can get fired no matter what. What I'm
Shut
saying
up.
is, Colin, when I talked to Colin on the phone, I said to Colin, I go, Colin, were you a little nervous knowing that you had to direct and close the show after all these heavy hitters? And we had a nice discussion. Go, Bobby, go. Ask him something.
No, I was gonna set that up. I did that.
What?
I fucking was doing that. I was working my way back to when we could get his shit together with his camera, and then you trashed me with shit you don't like doing, but you did it inside of the fucking I don't like trashing people speech. I like
don't.
structure. Fuck you and fuck you. All right?
Okay. Fucking
I can't help it, but both of you guys are going through fucking male menopause. I don't know what mood you're gonna. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck this show.
okay. Jesus Christ, he's fallen more times in the Roman Empire.
What the fuck?
Well, they only fell once, really.
Shut up! Don't correct your joke.
What the
We
hell?
know. What are you balancing it on? Toothpicks? Get a book.
I'm glad you didn't tell me to get a book. I'd have to go into Bonnie's room.
The fact that your wife has her own room just makes me sick to my stomach.
Well,
Oh God! What?
Why gotta do it? Why do you have to lean into the camera and do it?
what did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, who blows their nose on a fucking video podcast?
It's true.
It's disgusting.
Sorry.
What's going on, everybody? We are brought to you by Brooklinen. You heard me talk about Brooklinen. You know they've been my sponsor for a long time. I love them. I have 3 pairs of their sheets, pillowcases, but they also have other things. The towels. I love them. I have 2 of them. I should have got 3 because I got a 7-year-old. He keeps stealing my Brooklinen towel. It's so plush. It's so thick. It's so big. I'm a big guy. I hate a small towel. I hate a thin towel. Their towels are amazing. All right. So give you a daily routine, a little something extra. All right. And with the variety of plushness levels, they have different plushness. So whatever you like, you can get. The towel of your dream is waiting to wrap you up. With all the extra time at home, you might be nice to invest in a little something extra to make you feel good. Okay? A little softness, a little absorbency. Get yourself one of these towels. I've been looking for ways to turn my bathroom into like a mini spa. I got a bench. I got 4 shower heads. I got one that comes over your head while you're sitting down. Now I have the Brooklinen towel. Brooklinen is the perfect place to find all the comforts for your home, including ultra soft towels. So here's the thing. They're so confident in their products. Everything comes with a lifetime warranty. Everything comes lifetime warranty. Use promo code WHATDUDE. What, dude? I said, what, dude? For 10% off your first order. Christmas is coming up. Birthdays are coming up. All kinds of holidays are coming up. Get somebody a towel. I know it seems weird. They got me a towel, but once they use it, this is the best gift I ever got. Brooklinen.com. Use promo code what, dude, when you sign into Brooklinen.com. Brooklinen, everything you need to live your most comfortable life. Anyways, I wanted to talk to him about the fucking, he's gone. I wanted to talk to him about the show.
Yeah.
And because we were, yeah. What are you doing? Keep your fucking camera
it just
on.
turned. Go ahead.
I wanted to talk to him about
Who's Melissa.
Melissa is one of the ladybugs. So, I wanted to talk to him about the show because he's editing it now. But people don't realize that it's not stand up. It's stand up, but it's us fucking with each other. And there's so much mean, vicious shit that happened that day. I'm wondering because he has to get transcripts, so he has to hear the shit that they're cutting out. You know what I mean? Did you just spit into a barrel?
No, I spit my gum out into my garbage. That was my gum.
It's like you're like hanging out with an old Asian lady.
That's what she's trapped inside my body.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what was okay. When we taped this thing, this special, I had to host it. I mean, I hosted it, and I had to go up first cold, and all the comics were there going, "We bet against you." Already, I was a nervous wreck, and then when I got like,
but can I ask you a question? Were you really nervous?
I was whenever I do something like that, I get nervous till I get on stage. Once I'm up there, the nerves are gone. But I go, is this the time like where I piss myself or it all falls apart? You know what I mean? You don't get nervous before you do tape stuff I mean, it's only natural to get nervous, especially, and this sounds self-centered or egotistical. And it happens with you too. Our reputations are like, we can't fail. We've been doing this long enough where if you kill, they go, oh, we expect it out of you. We expect Bobby to kill. We expect Keith to kill, Colin, Norton. Everybody expects it. But if you have a bad set, listen, when I was in LA and I was bombing at fucking upstairs at that gig, Dane Cook is calling you back home going, Voss is bombing. Right? Do you remember that back in the day? So we're expected to do well.
Yeah.
You know, we're held to a higher standard only because we've been doing it so long and we've done so many things. So yeah, that added pressure and going on first and it's light out and they're in their cars, you know. So
well, it was my first driving gig, which I can't believe I just said aloud. It's my first driving gig. And now add into the pressure cameras, add into the pressure HBO, add into the pressure that everybody on the show is a hammer, add into the pressure that, you know, I'm going last, basically. I mean, Colin's going last, but I got to follow everybody. You're going up first. And we always pretty much have to go in those spots because of where we at. But yeah, it's like, look, if I went up and bombed, I don't think anybody cares. I think at this point, and this may be, I think it annoys people that I pull it off. I think we'll put him up last because he always does. He always kills. It's like, yeah, but I almost want to just start bombing just to get a fucking nice sweet spot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But he doesn't do good after people. Put him in the middle. Put him right in the middle.
Well,
You know, that would have been.
You know, it's like I did some club in Brooklyn the other night. Joe List, Griffin, what's his name? I don't know. It's like, but I have to close the show. And I knew it driving there. They didn't tell me the order. And I knew. But the good thing is, except for when we tape, like if we're doing a show in New York and we got to close and everybody's doing 15 minutes,
yeah,
we could do extra time because we're closing. You know what I mean? So that's the good thing is, you know, they all did 12 minutes. I did like 22. I'm like, fuck it. If I'm going last, I'm going to do more time, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck anymore. To be honest with you, I'm so used to it. I know that they're going to fucking throw me up last or something. I try to sneak on though where I can. I was at the stand a couple weeks ago preparing for the HBO thing. Yeah. And I knew that I was trying to put me up. And I went in, I go, put me up next. Yeah. And the guy was like, I should ask. I go, don't ask anybody. Just fucking put me up. Who you asking? I'm telling you. You know what I mean? And he put me up after Dumb Keith. And then you came in. But I try to sneak on once in a while. I don't give a fuck anymore.
I mean, it really doesn't. I don't want to go unless I'm hosting. I don't want to go first. You don't want to be, you know what I mean? There's a story when Rodney Dangerfield was doing the Young Comedian specials, Otto and George, who is a ventriloquist actor, if you don't know him, and he was filthy act, but funny.
Do you know who he is, Gabby?
No. But vague, like the name is familiar-ish.
Familiar-ish?
Familiar-ish.
Just say
familiar-ish.
Just annoying with her verbiage bugs me. Do you know any of his? Tell Gabby one of his jokes.
Well, I mean, I don't know. He used to go. He was a ventriloquist, and he goes after the show. We're gonna go to Macy's and fuck mannequins or whatever. I don't know. So, but okay. So Rodney Dangerfield's doing the Young Comedian special, and Otto's on it. But Rodney goes, "I want to see you one more time." Yeah. You know, and they brought him up to Catch a Rising Star. Okay. Up in New York when Catch a Rising Star was the club in Manhattan. And they put him on first. You can't put him on first. He's too dirty. Yeah. And he had a tough time. And Ronnie goes, oh, I don't know, kid. And Otto goes, fuck you, you old drunk. Right? But
wait a minute, who's Otto? The puppet?
No. Well, he's doing the puppet voice. I mean, he was doing street comedy and he's holding a puppet. And he got a Puerto Rican guy stabbed him, and without missing a beat, the puppet goes, "The spick stabbed me," right? Because he was picking on the guy, the puppet was picking on the guy in the audience, and he stabbed the puppet.
Look at the difference between generations. Look at me laughing, and Gabby has her mouth open. Yeah, you fucking asshole. That's funny, Gabby. Go fuck yourself.
I'm trying not to get canceled.
Cancel? I didn't say it. I'm repeating what someone said.
Yeah, it's not you. It's not Voss. It's a comic from back in the day, asshole.
It's a classic story. Everybody knows
it's
story.
funny.
Oh my god, man! What a fucking! Did he stab? He really got stabbed.
He stabbed the puppet.
The dummy. He stabbed the dummy. And the dummy's voice. Oh, yeah, it's a true story. He was, I guess, the dummy was picking on him. So
the fucking, oh man, he was funny. I remember he came in and did Black Night at Boston Comedy on Sundays. Oh boy, he'd be like, he went on stage. You ever see a black girl's pussy? Looks like a wallet.
Did they laugh?
They laughed. They fucking room blew up, dude. It's a puppet It's a guy with a puppet, the Jersey accent. You know, like, oh,
His lips move more than the puppet.
he was the worst. It looked like two puppets.
I saw his lips move on his CD. I can't believe like him and who's the other guy, Jeff Dunham. They're ventriloquists, but they have CDs. We don't even know if the puppet is there. Okay, on a CD. A ventriloquist is not allowed to have a CD.
That is so true.
What a scam!
That's funny. You're right.
So
it must be so hard. Uh-oh.
What?
Mush just
Mush?
came. What are you doing, Mush?
One, I have an Otto and George video. Two, some of the noise is Voss chewing his gum.
Oh,
I changed headphones that are a little better, and that was part of the problem.
Let's watch. What, you got a video of him?
Yes.
No, he's saying that your gum chewing is making the noise.
Oh, it's gone now.
Okay.
Where'd
Whole
you put
chat
it?
is mad at me
Who's
Why?
mad at you?
because I'm not laughing. Listen, I'm trying to be on ABC next pilot season. Okay, I have to act shocked sometimes.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yes. We're talking about the filming.
yes.
Oh.
And we're talking about the lineup, and we're telling you remember the Otto and George story when the dummy got stabbed?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a classic story. So I told the story, and me and Bobby are laughing, and Gabby's like, "Oh my God!" You know, this generation is fucking done.
I was just like this.
Oh yeah, thinking the tattoo guy was coming back in.
Oh, fuck you, boss.
You fucking look like a blow-up doll.
So you're saying she's soft because she was shocked by some guy stabbing next to Otto and crashing a dummy with a knife?
No, she was upset because the dummy after the dummy got stabbed, didn't miss a beat. Goes, the spick stabbed me. Otto, in the dummy's voice, right after he got stabbed. So
Come on, Quinn. Quinn even stopped laughing. He has a deal going on right now with CBS.
yeah, CVS getting his medication.
He doesn't have to wait in line.
He goes through the drive-through on a city bike.
Too much. It was too much. It was too much. The last one I laughed.
Sorry.
It was like an image joke, but it didn't really click.
So we were talking about the lineups on your taping that you directed. Who made the lineup? Was that you that made the lineup, or was it HBO or?
Me and Becky made it together.
But now you say I didn't go last, but I technically went last.
No, technically you didn't, but you went last. Yeah.
I mean, not technically. I technically didn't go last, but I went last. Is the way I meant to say. You're absolutely right. I went last. And you told me. I said I don't want to go last. I begged you not to put me last. I begged you for once in my life. I am turning 50 this year. Could I please? You're my friend, one of my great friends of all time. All time. Would you please give me a sweet spot? Just give me the Norton spot. I want the Norton spot. And you were like,
the
we'll
Norton spot's on your knees.
And you're like, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. And I showed up that night, and on camera, you went, "You're going up last, buddy."
You should be proud to go up last.
Yes.
Who the fuck says that?
Colin just did.
Headlines in history.
Do you think you know who they remember on the show? They remember the host that holds it all together. They remember the guy that goes last, and they remember the director and the real last guy. That's who they remember. You know, when you go, any great movie, you know the director. You know what I mean? Like if you watch the document.
I'll talk to Gabby because here's what I love about it. These guys came in and they did what I was hoping. Forget the show. They're so stupid. They're still concentrating on the spots. The You want to do a stand-up comedy show, you can do that and see it a million times. They came in, and we got all this backstage. People were killing each other, miserable. It was one of the greatest. I mean, it was close. There were a couple of things missing, but it was one of the greatest. Everybody brought exactly what I was hoping would happen. People came in. Bobby came. What's that?
Are you allowed to tell them what can't go in? What you told me on the phone about what? You told me to go after somebody, and I did, but you said they'll never air it.
Now, what the hell are you blaming me? No, don't bring it up because
Yeah. All right.
I don't know why. It's probably fine, but who knows? You know what I mean? You want to see that's your problem. You want to ruin things before they even happened.
Are you talking to me?
Yes. We're all talking to you. That's exactly.
I mean, like, when you're backstage.
Here's the hint that I'm talking to you. I said you ruined things before they happened. Now look at your career. Do you think I'm talking to you?
Hey, listen to me. They call me longevity, baby. What I'm trying to say is,
Gabby is just facial expressions.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
You can't believe it. Yeah, because just think, Gabby, as funny as it is now, someday you'll probably you'll be old, married to a compilation of us three.
That's horrible. Why would you curse me like that?
What are you talking about? You'd be so lucky.
Yeah, I know.
She's gonna pray his penis is Keith.
She's gonna end up marrying some like comic from Brooklyn that whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You married a comic from Brooklyn.
He's gonna read the wedding. He's gonna read his vows from a piece of paper on a stool.
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna move out to Jersey and be like, "Hey, I'm from Brooklyn," like because he's bailing on New York City right now. He's probably living in 2 towns away from you. What town do you live in?
I live in me.
Oh.
I live in Brooklyn.
What's that?
I live in Brooklyn.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Did you know Bobby was closing right from the beginning? You knew he was going. I mean, you closed.
I knew Bobby was closing. Yes.
But Keith could have easily closed too.
That's fucked up. You said you were going to try.
But part of what I was trying to do on the show is explain to people the inside workings of comedy. That's why I tried to get everybody to just give me a signal from the stage when they thought a joke didn't go that well. Nobody did it. That's the only thing about the show that I regret.
Can I tell you why?
You never told me that. I never heard that. I got
said it right to your face.
No.
What do you mean a signal?
I have no film, boss.
Of a joke not going well?
Whoa, beautiful night tonight.
Well, I probably didn't realize because, first of all, I know they all went well because no cars drove out and drove away when I was on. So,
Voss, it was a little tight up in the first beginning. Was a little tight.
It was a little tight, but still, it was light out, and I did get.
We're gonna see this on TV, right?
No, they're gonna see a minute of my stand-up. You fucking idiot! Get with the program. Do we and Colin got to tell you what this whole fucking thing's about? It's not evening at the Improv, you jackass. It's fucking headliners backstage doing what we do. Holy fuck. That's why you had to go last, because you're stupid. It took you a while to catch on. Jesus Christ, why do I do this stuff? Come on.
I like how he took what I said earlier, just roll.
I like that he has a coffee cup from an AA meeting or something. Look at that. Where did you get that?
Here's what I'm talking about. When you go last, which Bobby goes last a lot, it's interesting to the audience, in my opinion, to see what the challenges are of going last. So he always goes last, so he knows better than anybody.
But here's the thing, the audience, it's not a challenge because the audience doesn't know he's last.
But why didn't you? I thought you were going to be getting interviews as we went on and off stage.
Logistically, that's what I'm saying. Logistically, I wish I could have done another show and had other people doing that stuff. You know what I mean? There was too much going on at once, and they wanted me back with you guys because apparently the flow wasn't going, and the cameras kept moving. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on that wasn't working. I wanted to be backstage. I wanted to be in the other place, but it was, you know, it was just something different. We were trying something different, so a lot of it didn't.
I
fly
thought
by.
what you,
Trust me.
I thought what you did was perfect. I thought what you did was perfect. I've worked on a lot of movie sets, and I know. Look, you're not going to hire, you know, a guy to.
You haven't worked on a lot of movie sets.
Yes, sir. Are you crazy?
No.
Yes.
Al Pacino has worked on a lot of movie sets.
I've worked on a lot
Brad
of movie
Pitt
sets.
has worked on a lot of movie sets. You fucking haven't even walked by a lot of movie sets.
Listen, let me tell you something, White Lavelle Crawford.
Colin shitty audio. Let him talk.
Go.
Go.
Colin, go.
You go. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say. So Bobby has closed a lot of shows, and
a lot of rooms. You didn't hear me call him the White Lavelle Crawford? Go ahead.
Oh, you laugh at that, huh, Gabby? You bitch.
Don't call me a bitch, you bitch.
So the point is, it's. I think it's very interesting to the audience because they didn't even think in terms of like going last, going for like. They don't think in those terms. They just watch the show. There's a million times when people come up to you and go, "Hey, the guy before, he was good. You guys were both good." It's like, yeah, he did 20. I did an hour and 10. You know, like they don't. So
no, it is true. On the road, nothing aggravates me more when someone will come up to some dude who did 20 minutes of his best shit he's been doing for 10 to 15 years.
Yeah.
And they go, "Oh, I liked you the best." Did ya? Yeah. I was up there for an hour and 10. Yeah. It's my 5th hour. I was talking about my life. This is talking about turtles.
Nothing aggravates me more is when that person sells more CDs than me.
The fact is, what really makes you mad is that middle act agrees with the people. Like, I know, I usually headline.
Oh. Yeah, I headline on Thursdays and Mondays.
Oh God,
it's Sundays.
And,
so, do you think
when I was a middle act? Go ahead, boss. When I was a middle act.
Okay, listen. Why go back right before the pandemic? Let's talk about what's going on now.
When I was a middle act, I was the same way. I was an asshole who thought like I blew that headliner up the stage. Like, yeah, I would think that too.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think you got what you needed to make a great show?
Yes. Yes. I mean, yes. I think.
How is everybody feeling about it?
Well, I don't know. I'm just waiting for the rough cut, but all the transcript stuff. You know, everybody always says everything positive about everything when they first. Oh my God, it's gonna be great. You know what I mean? And then, you know, when it's going bad, is when they go, listen, we want to, we love it. We just want to see if we can get more. You know, if there's another bit we can get out of the, and then suddenly, you know, when people start to get panicky. But everybody loves it. But I don't trust it till I want to see the whole thing. You know.
Have you seen some of the footage though? You've seen some of the
footage, and if they can. It's great. And the audio, I mean, which I was more worried about the audio catching it than anything else.
How does the transition look from earlier to later in the show?
Oh,
does it look, I mean, the backdrop is so cool.
Looks beautiful. All the stage stuff looks beautiful.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be
was it nicer visually during the day, or was it nicer visually during the night?
During the dusk, it was a little bit like more, you could see more. But I mean, the whole thing was great. I mean, that stuff I'm not even worried about. But you know what I mean? Like I said, it's really that backstage interaction that made it, you know, just the showing up and everybody came in. Here's what happened. Bobby came in with Keith and they started lighting it up and it was great. And I was worried because Voss wasn't there yet. And I was saying, oh, Voss is going to come in and he might be out of sync because he hasn't been, you know, they've been here for an hour. Everybody's rolling. It was great. Then Voss and Bonnie came in and they were on fire. And then the whole thing was just great.
Can we somehow edit everybody out and just keep me, Bonnie, Keith, and Bobby? And you know what I mean? And just maybe, huh?
the other people were funny too.
Yeah, but I know, you know what? They'll have their day. What I'm trying to say is, you know, we could use them as kind of like cameos, extras.
What did you get Chris DiStefano doing? Plugging hyenas?
Look, but you know Chris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris played it perfectly, just the way he plays life. Like, you guys can break my balls. I'm Chrissy D. It's fine. You know what I mean? Just that I'm in the game, but, you know, I'm a little bit young and cocky, good looking. So, you know, it was perfect. He played what he does. He can dip his toe in and still get away with it. It's infuriating.
Yep, it is infuriating how you're absolutely right about Chrissy D. Successful, young, good-looking guy with wide hips.
We're walking in, throwing 30 punches like this, and he just jabs once in a while because he knows he did.
Bobby, if wide hips gives you a career, come on.
I don't have wide hips. I'm fat.
You're not fat.
I don't have wide hips.
You have nice hips.
No, Chris D has wide hips.
Your hips are short for hippopotamus. I'm on fire. Go ahead.
I wish you were. I wish your house was. Asshole. So now when is this supposed to come out, Colin? Roundabout.
I mean, I think they want to do it. They want to release it soon. There's a lot of people are shooting stuff now.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, not that we're competing with them, but Kevin Hart's doing a special where he's doing, I forget if it's on a rooftop or something. I heard Keith told me about it once. And then who knows who else is going to do one? You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a lot coming out.
Isn't Chappelle doing one?
Chappelle might be doing a series. They get all those, you know, stars out there. They're probably doing 10 of them.
So, yeah, but are they filming all of them?
Yeah, they're filming everything.
But you got to sign a waiver and they film you?
I don't know. You have to
I heard you don't get paid to do it.
Somebody who's been invited.
What's that?
Yeah. What?
Somebody who's been invited.
You haven't been invited?
No.
Why?
Boss of you?
I turned it down. Well, first of all, I thought people just drop in there. I didn't know you had to be invited.
I think you have to be invited.
Yeah, you can't just show up at Chappelle's house.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just, I don't know, people were driving through and stop by. I don't fucking know.
Well,
Now that's going to be
that's the only believable part is that you would be driving through Central Ohio.
Oh God, he's leaving.
Where
again.
are you going now?
Come on. You guys have abandonment issues.
Sorry, we all come from broken homes.
Yeah, we come from broken homes and broken friendships.
When I was a kid, me, my brother and sister, we were like, kids, and my mother took us to my grandparents on my father's side, knocked on the door and said, "I don't want them, take them." Right? That's kind of an abandonment issue, right there.
Sure,
But,
that's a spark.
I apologize.
I know, that's all right. I'll just go on Amazon and buy something and cover the pain later.
I can't stop buying shit on. I just bought a teacup.
I bought dual locks that you could use the same key in.
How come? One question: how come I get trashed deservedly for my horrible internet presence? Yet Voss, half his head is cut off this whole show, and I have to stand there.
Because at least we can hear him, and he hasn't dropped out 7 times and dropped his
Lord, knock on wood. Let me ask you guys, what do you think of my background? The picture, the books?
Very smart.
Thanks.
Very smart.
I think it looks set up and it's fucking awkward looking.
Who's the picture? Is that Neil Brennan? Who's that picture of?
That's Neil Brennan.
What a force in the business he is.
He's no fun.
What?
He really is.
That's you, right? That's Colin behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That girl. That girl took this picture. I met her when she was 9, and she came. Her grandmother brought her to this MTV thing.
Okay, all right.
I met her when
Okay, Jeffrey.
her whole life. She always comes to my shows, and she always got a new skill. She's a painter, and she's a poet, and she's a musician. She always got something going on.
What, did she work on an island?
What do you mean?
I was just tagging Voss's joke.
No, I wasn't saying Epstein. I was saying.
Oh, he said, well, okay, Jeffrey. And I said, does she work on an island? What?
Anyway, this special is going to be, if in my dream, we would be doing that stuff all the time. Because nothing's funnier, than when we all get together.
Yeah, but people, I agree with you, and I think fans agree with you. But why do other comics not like being trashed?
Because they're thin-skinned, and it's a different generation. They sit and compliment each other all night, and we made each other hard and funny when we used to do
was that a bad thing? Should we have sat around and helped each other become successful and have good self-esteem and confidence, or should we have made fun of my pants and fatness, Colin's fucking thin fingers, and Voss's stupid teeth, and Norton fucking sucking pecker? Should we and Keith's dumbness? Should we have maybe helped each other more and we'd be more successful? I wouldn't be in a shed, you wouldn't be in a basement, and Colin wouldn't have to talk to us.
Okay, here's the other thing. We are people look at it, we're very successful. And here's the thing. People, yes, we are. If you look at your
shoes behind you.
Listen, if you look at your body of work, and I have an acre of property, but my
an acre's not a lot. An acre is not a lot.
For you, it is not a lot. For me, it's perfect.
It's not a lot.
How long? If you were
could see the end of your property, it's not a lot.
If you were grazing in my backyard, do you know how long it would take for you?
It'd be illegal to have me grazing. You need at least 5 acres.
First of all.
So you want to fucking make fun? We can make fun.
No, I'm not making fun. You're making fun of me. I say, listen to me.
You're not successful.
You're out of your mind.
You're successful to Gabby.
Well, that's a start.
No, the truth is,
you're wearing a do-rag and reading glasses you got from Rite Aid.
I got them from the dollar store.
The truth is, boss, you're not successful.
I'm very successful. Are you kidding me? I go on stage, comics flock in the room to watch.
That's not my point. You're an unsuccessful person.
No, success. Let me tell you something. I put 2 daughters through college. Listen to me. I was a crack addict.
You had help.
I was a drug addict. And
you had help. Say
you
had help.
Okay. Do you want me to bring out my ring collection?
You have a ring collection? Yes, I want to see your ring.
Yes.
No.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Bring it out. All right, Gabby can't pull that off.
I know. Anyhow, if you don't, Colin is very successful. Obviously,
go bring your rings. We want to see your rings.
We want to see the rings.
Wear them a million times. I took them off.
That's all you want.
Put them in the safe and get
them.
How
many rings do you have, and how many sneakers do you have?
I don't know. I have like 50 pairs of sneakers, and I have 4 rings, 4 diamond rings.
4 diamond rings.
But this one doesn't shine for me anymore.
How many Rolexes?
Do you got that? Did you get that, Colin?
Good. Sure. Our generation.
Huh?
It's our generation, that song.
Yes.
How many
say, Bobby?
Did you guys just do a Motown reference?
No,
what was that?
It was Gary Puckett in the Union Gap, you fucking jackass.
Why am I a jackass? Because I don't know Gary Puckett in the Union Gap. You old cunt.
Honestly, I think it might have been Gary Lewis and the Playboys.
Or Gary Lewis and the Playboys. Yeah, sorry. It was Gary Lewis and the Playboys.
How many Rolexes?
1. I only have 1. And I have a Swiss Army watch, a nice one.
Colin.
That's my second watch, and that's nice. It's nicer than most people's.
A Swiss Army watch?
A good one.
What does that mean? A good one?
A good one.
Hey, listen, it can't be a good one if their main product is a knife. That's like saying I got a Goodyear tire watch. It's a good one.
There it is.
What
Gary
is that?
Lewis.
Yeah, Gary Lewis
Oh.
and the Playboys.
Yeah, Gabby, that's what probably inspired your dad to start playing. Listen to that music.
Ugh.
Yeah, you guys look like Voss looks like the drummer and Colin looks like the bass player.
I wish you would have said the singer. The singer is Jerry Lewis's son, Gary Lewis.
Yes.
How we
And he used to be in the band Dino, Desi, and
Desi and Bill. And,
yeah.
and he went to Vietnam. He fought in Vietnam.
all right, whatever. Now
And
we can't.
Desi was Desi Arnaz's son. Dino was Dean Martin's son. And who Billy was
Really, I don't know who that was.
yeah. Dino, Desi, and Billy. How about that? Take that to the bank.
Yeah.
What are you using
What are you, a
old
greaser?
sayings too?
What's that?
Are you using old sayings too?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, you jackanapes.
Oh. Well,
Colin.
whatever.
Colin, do you have a nice watch?
No, well, I have an okay one.
What is yours?
I don't know. I don't wear it anymore.
I bought it. I got it with you. Remember when you went and bought it?
Yeah.
What is an Oris, right? Is it an Oris?
Well, yeah, but I think that was before I got another watch after that.
Oh, you got it. He walked. I remember that's when I was so fucking starstruck. I was walking with Colin and we just went into Tourneau and he walked up and bought like a $4,000 watch.
Oh.
And I was like, what? I think I had $20 to my name. I had to, I had no money. I couldn't really eat. And I remember I was just fucking dumb. I was like, wow. He just went in and bought something, a fucking watch, and threw it on his wrist. And he walked out and he had the dumb box and he had the receipt. And he was walking out like he had a Big Mac in his hand. Like he didn't even give a fuck about it. Did you sell it?
It really bugs Voss, this story, and that's why I love it.
It's just the fact that he's walking down fucking memory lane about a watch. Nobody cares. Nobody fucking. Let's get back to let directors talk. Filmmakers. Colin.
You're not a fucking director.
I'm a filmmaker.
What I did was I looked at the film almost as a ballet.
What?
And the person came in.
Oh.
It was a Corona ballet, Gabby, you know. And so the movement was circular. Obviously, the camera guys, as they ignored me half the goddamn shoot. And you guys see when I was getting irritated during the shoot too?
Yeah. What was that about?
Because the audio was out when you guys were saying some funny stuff, and I was getting so mad that it was missing the audio. I couldn't even believe it happens, but I guess it happens all the time. But I was so mad because I think you would trashing somebody or something. I was like, I want to get that, and the audio was down, kind of like the audio tonight on my computer. And I was so mad about that, but there's nothing I could do. It was down. So we missed a couple. Well, we didn't miss.
I've been on a bunch of sets, and that happens a lot. I've been on a lot of sets, more than Voss, and it happens a lot.
No,
I've been on way more movie sets than you.
No, yeah, I've worked on them. I sat next to
Before-
Scott Rudin for a whole movie. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, but in the movie theater,
No, you fucking idiot.
Is Scott Rudin? You met him a few times, right? You know he's a notorious guy.
Yes, the movie Swimming with Sharks is based on him.
Right?
that's him, the agent.
Is he annoying?
It's based on. He was nice to us because we were helping write. So he laughed at our stuff because he's not hanging around comics, and he would be sitting next. What's that?
Who's we?
On that one, I think it was me, Jeff Joseph. I don't know if it was Vega. I know it was me.
You go to Chris Rock. Did you kind of bend over like like a serf talks to the king, like here's my notes?
No, listen to me, okay? I don't want to say anything negative towards you until this special comes out. What I'm trying to say is, okay, we you know, if we had an idea, we would throw it to him between takes. You know, between takes, Bob asked when the cameras. You know,
I know more than you. I've been on more shows. I made more money in fucking TV and film than you've ever made.
That's not true.
Guaranteed.
I worked on 2 Oscars.
Buddy, I don't have to pay for medical. I get it through SAG because I made money.
Yes. Let me tell you. Go ahead.
Did you have a chair?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yes. And not only to have a chair, on the Oscars, my gift basket was worth more than everything you've ever made.
Live this for the rest of our fucking lives.
What's
that he
that?
got a gift basket, and it's not. It wasn't made for him. It was for everybody else. He just got one.
No, we all got one. All the writers.
That's like when the key grip gets the
I was backstage at 2 Oscars.
You're a fucking key grip.
You're okay.
All right. Listen, this is. I mean, so Colin, when I can't take him anymore. He's fucking the stupid Oscar basket thing for the rest of our lives.
It's not an Oscar basket.
It was a swag bag.
I can't wait to put one on your casket. A nice Oscar basket.
It's an Oscar gift bag, you fucking moron. Not an Oscar basket. There wasn't Easter eggs in it.
You lucked out. You lucked out. Chris needs help. If it was Colin or anybody else, you wouldn't have ever been there. Chris needed you. You're lucky.
Yeah.
He didn't need me.
Yeah, Harry did. He needed 10 of you. Listen.
Did you work on Sandler's movie too?
What's that?
Did you work on Sandler's movie also?
Yes.
Not as an actor.
Hey, Bobby, I'm versatile. Okay, I can act. I can write. I don't know if you saw me in the King of Staten Island knock it out of the park. Maybe you did see it. I don't know.
I want to know. Did he knock it out of the park, Colin?
In King of Staten Island?
Yes.
It was the beginning of something funny, but then they just cut away.
And the sad thing is, I had to pay for it to watch it. Yeah,
I didn't give you a copy.
No, we bought it on demand. Well, you know.
Oh shit! All right. Well, when is this coming out? Do you think, Quinn? Before Christmas? Before the election?
Mid-October.
Ooh, my birthday's in October.
When's your birthday?
October 8th. I'll be 50.
Wow. Are you gonna have a party?
No, I already had the last party.
What? I better be invited.
You won't be invited anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, Gabby, I will. Gabby,
I had a small party. It was just everyone you know.
Oh.
Gabby, you can come to any party I have.
You always say that. But then you don't tell me the date. What am I supposed to just arrive at your house and assume you're having a party?
One day you'll be right. It'll be the party.
What the fuck? I'm coming over on Wednesday. Is there a party on Wednesday? Am I walking into a party?
I will throw a little party for you Wednesday.
We invited you to our barbecue, Gabby. You didn't come.
That's true. I was going to come. And I went upstate instead. Sorry.
It was a great barbecue.
Yeah.
I know. I would have eaten Impossible Burgers with you.
Bob, you're going like this. It was for my first barbecue. It was pretty good.
I mean, I'll be your first one, I guess, but you know.
Why do you invite Chrissy D?
It's not like my barbecues.
You didn't invite my boy Chrissy D to the barbecue either.
Chris does not get an invite. I invited him 2 times.
I was talking about boss.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Fuck him. Chrissy D will never get an invite to anything I do personally again. I invited him twice, and thanks, cuz. Thanks. All right, cuz, you're the best. Oh yeah, I'm definitely coming. And then you just never called you. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I had this hair product I use that it comes from Australia. It came in at the fucking Rite Aid down the street. And I had the guy hold it for me because he knows my uncle. And because he was back with my father back in the day when they used to do weird stuff. But now one time he came in and he got me this cream. They used to use it, and then I got it, and it holds my hair up just right because I can't other stuff I can't really use. I get anxiety about it, so it really helps me not deal with the anxiety because I'm really trying to just spend time with my daughter and be a good dad. We might get back together. I don't know where I'm staying. How do you like it up there? Should I move up there? All right, shut up.
I invited DeRosa and he goes, "Can I bring Chris?" I go, "Yeah, I would have invited Chris, but I didn't have his number." So I said to DeRosa, definitely, because he was on the B list. And I said to DeRosa, bring him. And, because we got down to the B list and he never showed up. He said he was coming with DeRosa.
Would you go with DeRosa somewhere?
To buy DeRosa a bra, I'd go bra shopping.
Yeah, DeRosa's titties are getting sexual. Like they're actually. He was at Skanks last week and he showed up with a white T-shirt. God, let me tell you something. There's only fucking 5 people in the world that can wear white T-shirts as men. Okay, and he's not one of them. And he showed up, and I swear to God, I was feeling something in my nether regions. I was like, those are kind of nice. Those are like fresh. Those are fresh 18-year-old volcano titties. Yeah. He has like track star, like Olympic track titties.
Yeah, he's got that like kind of like brown skin too. He's got like a Guatemalan girl tits.
You'd be grabbing him on a chicken bus.
And the way he's hunched over, his titties look like they should be in National Geographic. Sorry.
Why, boy? Why National Geographic? You don't understand. When you say something like that, and I'm in the room, everybody's looking at us both and going, "You're both old."
I'm sorry.
So he has better titties than Gabby.
Those are bigger than my boobs.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Look at that. He's dating a tattoo artist now.
He looks like he's from Whoville.
Where the fuck is that?
I don't know. Oh my God!
Oh God.
He's got nice titties. He's got nice titties.
Oh
yeah.
So all right. So mid-October, and has there been anything in there that you were like, "Oh shit, this is fucking awesome. This is gonna be great. I can't wait for people to see this."
I mean, it all depends on how we cut it, but there's so much stuff in there that I want it to be, because it's all of it. It's all of it combined. It has to be. That's what I loved about it. It was
all right.
From the minute you guys all showed up, it started to do what I wanted it to do, and I hope it reads on camera, and then I hope people understand it too.
Right? Do you think we'd have to go back in and maybe do some VO work?
No, but you never know.
Are we going to have a little premiere party anywhere?
Yeah, we'll do that. That might be fun.
Let's do it at the Cellar.
Yeah. So
we're outside?
No, the Village Underground.
Is Gabby invited?
What's that?
That was an attack.
It was.
That was an attack against me.
Mushko, is a Gabby invited? That's a good idea. We should have a premiere at the thing.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I know it was your idea. God, you need fucking love.
Thank you.
All right, Colin. Well, thank you for. I don't know if anybody said this to you, but thank you for involving me in that. Because
what do you mean? Anybody would say that? Thanking him for involving you. You would have to say that. We all thanked him.
But he's saying,
he's saying
that he knows there was nothing but ingratitude from all of you.
Right.
Thank you, Bobby.
You're welcome, Colin. I love you. Thank you for letting me be part of something that you direct. Your directorial debut with HBO. You could have chose 19 other people, but you chose me, and I hope I carried the torch I hope
You
I
did.
did my job. Thank you
did.
very much. Thank
Hey,
you.
Listen, I'm just thinking about what's next for us.
Oh,
Where are we going to go from here?
Yeah,
me
it's
and
called
you?
it's called the nursing home.
cool.
You and Colin listening to oldies at noon, having Salisbury steak on a rocking chair.
Listen, all of us are going to be elbowing each other to middle for Dan Soder at Soul Joel's by next year. So let's.
Don't talk about my manager like that.
I'm putting all my eggs in. I'm putting all my eggs in Gabby's basket. I'm gonna ride her fucking fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you're invited to the next party, Gabby.
Thank you. And I'll what?
Next summer.
Next summer?
Yeah, it's cold.
Take all your eggs back and get them out.
Colin,
Well, listen,
Okay.
thank you so much, Colin. What do you
Yes.
got to promote? You got any gigs coming up or anything?
My book.
Yeah, I know.
My book.
I was setting you up to say that.
Why did you say gigs?
Is that all the copies of it over there?
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
want to
that's
say
awesome.
now. Here we go. Tell us about this book.
It's funny you said that because I literally was going to say I shouldn't put out too many copies because all my friends are going to be like, "Yeah, I better get a free one." I know that you're thinking.
I buy them. I buy your books,
You do, boss.
and I buy tickets to your shows.
I know.
First of all,
boss, do it
first
like
of all,
this. Boss, do it like this.
Bonnie buys all of your books. Okay, so it's in our house.
I only have one book.
What's that?
I've only had one book. How did you buy all my books? I bought her book too, and I
You
bought
know, when you at your one man show, you had another book there.
Cheat. No, I didn't have a book at my one man show.
Oh, maybe it was a shirt.
Cheat was never for sale.
Bonnie.
Oh yeah, you bought Cheat the book. Yeah, the book
Yeah.
was for sale.
Bonnie texts me today and goes, "Oh, there's a stock that's supposed to." We never bought stock in our life.
No,
And
me
it's
neither.
$75 a share. And she got this email or something. She goes, "Let's buy these stocks." I go, "We don't know anything about fucking." And she goes, "I'm going to take all the money I made from the HBO thing and buy this stock."
Yeah.
And I don't know anything about. Do you guys know anything about stocks?
I know
Yeah, I
that-
do. What stock is it?
Huh?
What stock is it?
I don't know.
I know a lot about.
Yes.
Boss,
Want to
you
call
know about it. All your lines of stuff.
Bonnie. Oh, she's probably downstairs sewing.
Aren't you? Aren't most of your lines stock anyway?
Well, that wasn't bad. I hope
I
that's
like that one.
I
You know
like
a lot
that one.
about stock.
Yeah.
Don't
First of
know,
all-
because here comes a fucking cow joke.
I would
I don't-
never say a cow. I'm not. Listen, I make fun of you. Sometimes you make fun of my age and my stupidity. That's what we do. But deep down inside, there's nothing I wouldn't do for 2 out of the 3 people on this podcast. Gabby and Colin, anything you need. Listen,
Well,
I thank
Colin,
Colin.
as
Thank Colin already. Colin,
As a fellow author, because you've written a book,
Right.
I've written a book.
Yeah.
I
what
guess
book
Bonnie
did you
wrote a
write?
book.
Excuse
What do
me.
you
That's
mean,
my food. Hello.
My food.
What? But you and 2 other guys wrote that book.
Yeah,
I
I
have
still
to
wrote
pick
a
up-
book. asshole.
I have to go pick up my food. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you again. It was
Bye,
a pleasure.
Cole.
Bye, guys.
You have to pick up your foot. All right, listen, I love you.
They don't let us come to the house anymore.
Pick up. All right, God forbid you're fucking rich, entitled white guy. They don't let you come down. You gotta have them. You gotta take an elevator. Oh my God.
Oh God.
Make sure you buy Colin's book. What was the name of it again, Mush?
Overstated.
Overstated. It's on sale right now on Amazon. Audio version. I guess this is a CD. I don't know why it's a CD.
It comes out the 22nd.
All right, it comes out the 22nd. And the audio book, I think he already did he actually did the audio book, which would be great to get. I'll probably get that. It'll be great to just listen to Colin struggle through his own book. Well, you got to, and then the American, you got to. Anyways, that's what it says. I wrote it. Who cares? What book do you have, Voss?
The Book of Hard Knocks.
You should write a book. You should write a book
I
about
know.
your life.
I was thinking, I don't know. So many people want to help and do it. And
How many people?
I had a book company call me, and I had a meeting with them. They were going to do it, but then I had to send them this whole, like synopsis of what it would be, and I bailed right there. But
Jesus, have Bonnie help you, for God's sakes.
I got 6 CDs. You're right. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to
Yeah,
make
it's time to have a book instead of a dumb CD. Nobody has a CD player.
I'm going to make a new CD about, but this one is just going to be true stories of my life in comedy from when I did drugs in comedy to now.
Right, just write that down and then print that. There's your book.
That's right.
I'd rather have
That's right,
7 CDs.
Oh God. Anyways, what else do you got, Voss? Thanks for coming on tonight.
This was I always have fun. September 26th, myself and Jim Florentine, East Brunswick Square Mall. Go to Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club and get your tickets there. UncleVinny'sComedyClub.com. September 26th, me and Florentine, East Brunswick Square Mall. Hopefully at some point, all 4 of us will be back together doing some type of shows. And I'm sure down the line.
Just rebooked one of them. We booked, I don't know if you got the email. We rebooked one of them and we booked another one. I think we rebooked 2 of them. So they're starting to come back.
Yeah, I can't wait. We had so much fun.
The Creeps with Kids thing is, it's only good when it's, we can do 1,000 people or 800 people. So
some guy I was talking to out of the Clear Blue goes, I watched you and Bobby backstage when Bobby was eating a sandwich. And he said he watched a bunch of clips. He said they were the funniest. You shot some of the funniest stuff back there. I hope you have it all. You should turn that into something, all the stuff you filmed.
Maybe I will, but I mean, we built up such momentum with that tour.
Yeah.
We had the behind the scenes shit, the shows started to sell out. I mean, the crowds, the fans, the merch.
Boston was electric.
Everything. Chicago was fucking nuts.
It was crazy.
And nothing stopped us. The lights went out. The guy brought in a lighting package, then took it away and brought it to another gig, a better gig, and left us with the shit one. And then it went out, and the guy was yelling at the guy about it. And he goes, "I'll fucking walk, man." Just this little nerdy lighting guy. "I'll fucking walk, and I'll fucking leave you in the dark, motherfucker." And I had to grab the guy, dude. We need this spotlight.
That happened in Chicago.
Yeah, dude. The shit and I had to talk Aaron down, and I had to, dude, please. I go, please, can you just get us some lights, just some lights? And he's like, I'll try, but I don't want Benny fucking with me. It was crazy.
He didn't walk out, but some lady walked out when I was on.
Oh, it was great. 2 minutes in,
great story.
They fucking walked out. Literally, our fans. They're fans of Voss. And 2 minutes in, they got up 1,000 people in 1,000 people show. It was packed to the gills, and they got up and walked out on a show with Florentine and me and Ron. It's called Creeps with Kids. Creeps. And they walked out because they said he was racist. And then I was like, no, there's no way. And I listened to his first 7 minutes. And I'm like, oh, Voss is racist. Yes.
I'm so far from it. It's so funny though that
he did like 4 racist jokes.
The lady probably has no minority friends, and that my whole life was surrounded with minority friends and where I grew up. And it's so funny how people in the audience or online or on Twitter, they come to these conclusions without knowing anything. And it's sad what's happening to people. Anyhow, hopefully it'll be back. Tonight was hilarious.
Yes.
September 26th.
Hilarious.
September
go check
26th.
him out. One of the funniest motherfuckers around. I can't wait to get back with Creeps with Kids, just to be on tour again. And we were having so much fun. You stealing the craft services before we ate. I mean, he's walking out of the place with a chicken. I go, boss, we didn't eat yet. He's like, oh, I'm sorry.
There
And
was 2 chickens.
No, you took.
And the lox, you guys don't eat lox.
Yeah, we do. We ate lox in front of you. Yes, we love lox.
You know,
My
how
favorite
good was-
video.
How good was that chicken liver? Go ahead. What were you saying, Mike?
Oh, that was great.
You and the pasta.
Oh, the
You're
little.
sticking your little fingers in the pasta. Oh, I just caught you doing so much evil shit.
Evil shit.
Oh, he would load his bag up with a bunch of every night he'd make a sandwich for tomorrow.
For golf.
But it's like, dude, wait until we get some food in us. You can just take whatever you want at the end. Let us eat.
We left a lot of food behind.
We did sometimes, but anyways, all right, man. Thanks for coming on, boss. And
that was fun.
You can say, I mean, Mush, we just got to read some names and do a couple things. If you want to stay, you can stay. If not, you can bail.
Well, no, what do you got to do?
I know what you're going to do.
No, I'm not going to do anything. I just.
You're going to ask me, and in the middle, I can see your little finger.
His hands and his
Your
fingers.
little finger is in front of the camera. I see it.
No, I can't hear.
I just have to read my dates.
You mouth the
ahead.
word leave.
What?
Oh, you
What are you
can't leave.
doing?
I mean, well, you start. I'm going to throw up. Put it back.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, how do you get out of this? I don't know how to get out.
Mike, will you
Click
kick him
leave.
out?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Hey, everybody. I want to thank. What's that?
Dates or names first?
I want to just say what I was about to say, but now you ruined it. So just go ahead. Oh,
Oh,
that's
my
good,
God.
Gabby. You're on the fucking podcast.
Why? Why you got to be like that?
Be what? Be like what? Fucking not real instead of fucking your fake friends that you have.
Why are you always attacking my friends? We roast each other too.
No, you don't.
We're just not
What do you
evil
say?
monsters.
Oh my God. Your hair is not that conditioned today. Oh,
Oh my God, you bitch. How
Oh my
dare
God.
you?
you know, your coffee was a little too strong. Such an asshole.
I'm a millennial. I don't make my own coffee.
All right. Oh, fucking cunt. That's so funny. Yeah. You really don't, do you?
No, I go get it.
All right, go ahead, Mike. Here, I want everybody to know right now, this is the way right now to support. Go to my shows. Find out where I'm playing, robertkellylive.com, and go. If you see me tweeting them, please retweet them. I can't, you know, I don't know what the fuck to do. Just retweet the shit. Come, don't come, whatever. Doesn't matter. What are you going to do? I'm going to fucking get
Oh
a
my
job
God.
at UPS late night. You guys can't see me. You get benefits. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Well, if you're watching live, you can see him at the Beer Garden in Worcester, Mass. this weekend, Saturday the 19th.
That's called the Woo Ha Ha Club. I'm very excited about this club because I've never played here, but I used to go to Worcester all the time as a headliner. I used to go to the Aku Aku, Dick Doherty's Comedy Vault, Dick Doherty's Comedy Club at the Aku Aku. It was fucking awesome. I haven't played here in a long time, and I'm very excited to go back. So make sure Boston, get the fuck out there, get your tickets. Let's fill this thing. Go ahead, Mush.
And then Thursday to Saturday, starting the 24th, you will be at the Houston Improv in Houston, Texas. Bing, bang, bing.
Bing, bang, bing. I will be out there.
Bing.
I haven't been there. I played there once years ago. Then I started playing the Laugh Stop of Houston, famous club. And then it's gone. So I have not been back to Houston in years. So again, another gig I'm very excited to go back to. Go ahead, Mush.
And I may be there, even if it's just hanging out. So
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
and
I will
then
definitely get you a guest spot.
Saturday, October 3rd, you'll be at the West Nyack at Levity Live, the Nyack Drive-In. That's going to be outside in the Palisades parking lot. Is that correct?
That is correct, Mushy. It's outside. It's a showcase. I'm not headlining that. It's a showcase, and there you go.
But if you're in the area, come support. Syracuse, New York, Syracuse Funny Bone, Friday, October 16th through Saturday, October 17th.
Oh, wow.
And don't forget, Saturday, October 24th, what may be Ron Bennington's last comedy show. Robert Kelly, Ron Bennington, First Energy Park in Lakewood, New Jersey. Go get those tickets now. VIP tickets are already sold out. This show will probably sell out before it happens.
That's correct. So make sure you check that out. And what else you got, Mush? What else do we got?
Well, Creeps with Kids is supposed to be coming out later this year. November, December dates right there. So check those out. Side Splitters, everyone in Tampa, all you guys, get your tickets now for that Thursday, November 5th through Saturday, November 7th. Get those tickets now.
Go to my website for the rest of the dates. You guys, robertkellylive.com. Make sure you go there and check out the rest of the dates. And what else? Oh, make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Subscribe, like. If you watch this show, which I hope you did, and I hope you enjoyed it, subscribe and like. That's how you show us some love and come back here every week. You know what, dude, is taped live on Patreon for the Patreon people. If you want to see this show live on Mondays, it's on Mondays from now on. You can come here at 7:00 and watch live on Patreon. But every Sunday, this sucker comes out on YouTube and everywhere else. Audio version, video version, for free, motherfucker. Always been free. I was the first one doing it. I put it out. I've done this show for 10 years, once a week. I think I missed none. I've always had a show out. It's always been free. And here you go. So please come check it out. If you want to support me, you can come to the Patreon, $5. You get me, this YKWD live. You get the Calter and Kelly Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the jerk off party on Saturday nights, the one-on-ones that I do that I'm going to be starting to do again. And also live from the shed. We got around 13, 14 episodes up there right now. You can check out. And as soon as this pandemic is over, we're going to be getting more people up to the shed. So there you go. Mush, what do you got?
Well, we also got some names to read from the Patreon, our new members for this week.
Ooh, here we go.
Ooh-wee.
We're going to be 3. I think we got 3 new members this week.
Well, a few more than that.
Funny. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Bill Same.
Yes, that was good.
Did I get it right? Daniel Allen. Yabba-dabba-doo. You're a $10 member, motherfucker. Bing, 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 bing. That's 10. Sasha Bloom. Who loves you, Sasha Bloom? I'll tell you, I do. Yeah-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Big Gone Timer 4. Yeah, 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 yeah. Who loves you? I fucking love you. Rub the nipples 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flick on the 6. Daniel Barker.
Yep.
I miss Robert Rena. I love you, Robert. Daniel Barker, another $10. Pick my nose and flick it. Pick my nose and flick it. Pick my nose and eat it. That's right. 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. Patrick Keith. Thank you very much.
Incredible.
Yes. I want to thank all the Patreon members and especially all the $10 members and $25 members. I really appreciate you guys boosting that up, keeping this podcast going, the Calter and Kelly going. We are trying to give you a show every day and keep this going while you're in the pandemic so you guys have something to listen to and something to laugh at. Fuck the rest of the world. Come here. Have a good time. And fucking laugh your ass off. That's what I say. Yeah. Gabby, what do you got besides fucking huge lips and high cheekbones.
Thank you. I do have amazing lips and a good-looking face. Other than that, I have an
Not what I
Instagram
said. Not what I
at
said.
Gabby is Brian, and I just I'm almost at 11K, so follow me on there. I'm trying to be an influencer. I have a Twitter. I have a Twitter at Gabby is Brian. I am not good at that, but please check me out there. I have a Patreon, patreon.com/unabashed for my podcast, Unabashed Podcast, where you could listen to that everywhere.
And Michael, what do you have, Mush?
Follow me at Mike Feast Wars on Instagram. Tuesdays, doing the football show on the Comedy Cellar channel with Dave Juskow. If you like football, I don't know anything about it, but I'm still making picks. And yeah, that's what I got going on. Follow the podcast at YKWD on Instagram. Make sure you tell your friends about that. And Calton Kelly on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram as well.
You know what, dude?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.